believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those?
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy? Disclose it. Now.
Okay. Fine.
Another successful Unity title defense for
visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good. It's about time.
It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
It's bold and brilliant, Cole. Attacking in an undisclosed location, the Unity champs were totally complacent. They let their guard down, and now they're paying the price.
I still can't figure out how they...
Oh, what a clothesline. Chop! Gets driven into the corner.
One step ahead there.
Forcing her right out of the ring.
Setting up for something here.
Alexis King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity championships. Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We came up training together.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Here are the borrowers of the Unity titles.
You gotta love the swagger to walk into this arena holding those two belts they didn't even earn.
Hey, they are the current Unity Tag title holders. It's just in this case, I mean that literally. They are holding the titles.
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our Tag Team Championship match.
And this is the one I've been waiting for all day, Cole. What these teams can do inside that ring never ceases to amaze me.
you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Lexis King and Jane have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift-wrapped with hand-picked opponents in favorable locations. Tonight, they face a real challenge.
We will see. These two new allies have a history, but the big question is, can they gel in an official match and walk away with some hardware?
Stump puller leg snap, very effective.
Boom! Did you hear the impact?
Just mounted with punches
and a stomp to the gut.
Boom!
Solid punch.
Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick.
Momentum entirely against Lexis here.
Lexis unable to use his wide arsenal here.
Getting set up in the corner now.
Tag's made. Whips across the ring. Flying shoulder block.
My goodness.
Damage starting to affect the challenger.
He's got to keep in mind, pacing is everything in a tag match like this.
Boom!
You saw that being telegraphed.
Big boots!
Jeez. Ooh! Stop in the leg. Just nasty.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Ooh, and he manages to reverse. The challenger is going for it. The champion with his shoulder up before two.
Those one counts getting harder and harder to kick out of.
She manages to reverse it.
And she's set right into that corner.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
Oh, right to the body.
They finish each other's sentences. They finish each other's moves. That's tag team excellence right there, gentlemen. The champion just teed off. Our challenger found no way to break free there.
Oh, what a kick. Oh, right to the gut.
How can the challengers put up a fight in this situation?
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. And the challenger's really not looking so hot now.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen. A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers. Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here. Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Picture perfect backbreaker. Uh-oh.
Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver. And into the corner he goes.
Oh, right to the body. Ooh. Look at this, going right after the left arm. Gotta hurt. Boom. Nasty right hand.
Vicious enziguri.
1, 2.
Man, strikes. Wow.
The arms trapped. One after the other. Uh-oh. Harlem side kick. Momentum entirely against Lexis here.
Lexis
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
that seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexis King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who was wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
This one's got your name written all over it. Are you ready?
The following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Making his way to the ring from Camden, New Jersey, weighing in at 263 pounds, Sparks J. And his opponent, representing the Final Testament, from Albania, weighing in at 330 pounds, Rizal!
What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny Champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop-ass.
Hell yeah.
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next.
And the referee is going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster tonight who's going to lose some teeth to one half of the Unity champions.
Mutiny claims to like anarchy. Well, tonight, they're getting all they can handle.
Slips out of the hold and applies a rear waistlock. Taking the reins and applying the chin lock.
Expert grappling on display. Well-executed arm drag.
Big boot to the gut and a thunderous forearm to follow.
What a way to get out of that one.
Vicious running knee lift.
Damage is starting to take its toll on him.
He might lift off. Diving foot stomp. Brutal.
Oh! What's he gonna do to Mark?
Omega driver.
Mark is out. That's it.
And going for the pin. Coffey's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here
like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
Hey, you. My name's Psycho Sally, and
I don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
I thought you didn't want to hear one word from any of us traitors.
Well, it is kind of boring out here in the parking lot. So might as well say your piece.
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering is really good tonight. There's even cake!
If Bailey and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right before I run your little gauntlet...
Wow, you seem really mad. Are you more of a pie person?
Look, I don't know you, Psycho Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a soldier on the wrong side of a civil war where you're the bad guys.
We're the bad guys? You and your partner broke into our arena, kidnapped our producer, then proved what heroes you were by returning the Unity Championships to the company that fought creating them for years.
After Mutiny declared war on WWE, whole damn roster!
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on your roster. Makes you wonder what they see and you don't.
The only thing I see is that I'm fixing to take that pretend belt your side just made up and turn it into scrap.
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real. You sure you don't want some cake?
Yeah, I'm sure.
The following is a Gauntlet Turmoil match and is a qualifying match for the NXT Mutiny Championship. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
It's the man who's here to show the WWE Universe that Mutiny was a mistake.
And from Camden, New Jersey, weighing in at 263 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Sparks Jim.
I don't think this guy's afraid of anything walking, Corey.
You're right, Saxton. The thing is, courage is only a virtue until you lose. And tonight a loss is likely in this difficult gauntlet match.
A shot at taking the Mutiny Championship back home to WWE is on the line.
A gifted in-ring technician.
And a gifted braggart.
And representing Meta 4 from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, Supernova 11, Noam Dar!
Noam Dar, the first ever Israeli-born WWE superstar.
The Scottish Supernova has done Scotland and Israel proud. The only man to hold the NXT UK Heritage Cup Championship more than once.
That's a testament to the pure wrestling skills of the Scottish Supernova. Noam Dar began competing at the age of 15 and made his WWE debut at 22. A young veteran, this Scottish Supernova.
Yeah, Dar's already done so much in NXT and WWE, but I think his future is even brighter. This superstar didn't just walk into the Lion's Den. He did it carrying a bunch of stakes.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against 3 of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey.
Like he's got 11 arms and feet. Setting it up. Thunderous clothesline.
Oh my gosh, terminating knee smash.
Reversal from Noam Dar.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T. Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Just going all out with every blow. Ah, look at this.
Oh, that can dislocate something. Carefully measured.
Again?
Assailing the joints of the leg. Every strike more devastating than the last.
He's able to dodge out of the way. Oh my God!
Ooh, showing no signs of defense here, guys.
Hooking their opponent's legs into the surfboard position.
Double stomp to the legs. Oh. Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out. Rolling elbow.
Woo-wee. Arm system. Look at these series of boots.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Oh! Stopping their opponent. And the forearm smash.
Noam Dar is just getting knocked around.
They got their eyes locked on their opponent. Ready to strike. Basement forearm.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. And this gauntlet officially has been cut short for Noam Dar.
All right, here we go with our second to last entrant.
So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to make some noise.
You can feel the passion and desire of NXT.
Look at the top names in sports entertainment. Many of them stepped through NXT's ropes at one point. That's not a coincidence.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
And this attack has him looking powerless.
He can really use some well-timed offense here.
Harlem sidekick.
Both arms trapped. This will...
Look at this. Stop after stop after stop.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Reaching deep into the bag and
boy.
this one. Pinning combination. Imagine winning this way.
A kick out. This one's not over yet.
He thought he could get this thing finished fast.
Gosh. Connects. Saw it coming.
He's reversing the momentum on him.
Prime opportunity now for Axiom to get some separation and gather himself.
Shoved out of the way. From behind. German suplex.
9.
Ooh.
The power bomb. A knee right to the face.
Oof.
Oof. And all the impact brought to the knee. Ooh. Bang. He finds a counter.
Saw it coming and avoided it. Wow! Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Harlem sidekick.
Ooh! They got their eyes locked on their ready to strike.
Big shoulders down. Yes, Axiom has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
This has been an odyssey, and now it comes down to the final entrant. All right, here comes Lee to make some noise in this gauntlet match.
There's never been much time to strategize for opponents to really feel each other out in a match like this. It makes sense to take whatever time you can, though.
Big boot. Vicious.
And the momentum's clearly against West now.
And Wes has to quickly pull something out of his sleeve here.
Harlem sidekick.
Boom.
Hitting the ropes.
Ooh, running knee strike. Ooh.
Boom, right the button. He's headed up high.
Perched up top.
Knee drop. Oh, man, he's got him in the crosshairs. Man, just a multitude of strikes. Wow.
And he's really being relentless right now.
He is showing no signs of slowing down in his attacks.
Boom.
Foot in the corner now.
Nowhere to go, being victimized. But the Muay Thai training really showing off here.
You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy. Oh, double knees.
Oh, goodness, what a moonsault.
And West can't stop any offense coming his way.
Can West recover from this adversity?
Playing him on the top rope.
Oh, my God, all the way to the outside.
That hurt.
He looks like the kind of competitor that can take on all comers right now.
That's a thing of beauty. What a takedown for the win. He's able to beat a 2 count.
He's still got life in this matchup. Vicious right forearm.
Misses the target.
He's able to slip away from that. Goes down low with the drop kick. Double axe handle.
Mission move. Fujiwara armbar.
The focused attack on the... Trying to find a way out. And he's out and delivers a knee. Big move.
Setting up their opponent. Right forearm to the neck.
West needs to get his wits about him fast.
What's he gonna do to Wes?
Omega driver.
Wes went down in a heap.
Into the cover.
Eliminated. And we have a winner.
Here's your winner, Sparks Jim.
If NXT Mutiny holds up their end of the bargain, this man will be competing for their new championship.
I think we're going to see a trap spring anytime now because there's...
I'd question your strategy with all this mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making it up as you go along.
You ever known me to do anything different?
I know that got you into all kinds of trouble when we had just started training together. Challenging the biggest dog in the yard ended up with you looking at the ceiling in short order.
I maybe bit off more than I could chew that one time.
That one time? It was a weekly occurrence.
That was a long time ago. I've refined my improvisational technique.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple solution then.
Yeah, you just have to keep winning. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Mutiny could have jumped you, but they didn't. Not to mention this whole mystery chamber twist. Something's up.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table, Mutiny doesn't have much left after that.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. Good luck down there.
We have no idea who is in those mutiny mystery pods, guys.
What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner.
This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever Mutiny champion. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Asma set up in the corner of the ring.
Wow. Boom! It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway.
Oh, look at...
Oh, stop after stop after stop, jeez! The proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry.
Wolfgang saw it coming.
Uh-oh!
He's able to fight Wolfgang off.
Oh, look at this wicked striking ability. Like he's got 11 arms and feet.
Wolfgang isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Any attempt of offense from Wolfgang is being sapped.
Arnold side kick.
Oh, man.
Boom! Good defense from him.
Oh, look at these kicks. Oh. Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win. Boom!
Oh, that's a hard kick. It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him.
And I don't think we've even seen the worst of this Falls Count Anywhere match yet.
Rolling elbow right on the mark. Bam! Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
And now he's just facing an unyielding assault.
Time for some quick thinking on his part.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Setting it up.
It's Duke Hudson out of his pod and into the action. Back in the ring.
Turning the tables.
Oh, my gosh. Terminating knee smash.
Hudson creates an opportunity.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
Here's a combo of strikes.
Knee right to the face.
Practically never-ending blows. Coming at full force here.
Stiff elbow will break that.
Oh, no. What's he thinking here?
I question if he's thinking at all about him. He may get the 3 count right here.
This is it.
Barely kicks out.
So close. That could have been it.
We'll see what Jensen has in store for the rest of the chamber.
Setting it up.
Clothesline.
Off with their head.
Will it be? He kicks out with force.
What's it going to take to put this match away?
One jab after another. Ramming up, say cheese, bam! Elbow to the face.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Just grounded and pounded.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Able to capitalize on Chase's mistake. Now gonna scale the chamber wall.
Looks like Nathan Frazier is next into the chaos.
No! Dishing out a suplex. He gets sent straight down to the floor. Here we go. Inverted DDT. Lights out. He's starting to feel he thinks he has it. Kick out before the count.
Still not enough to put him away.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. Meanwhile, we have Frazier. He breaks the ref's count before.
Butterfly double up. Double overhand hook.
Oh my goodness. That should do it right there. We're going to finish it off.
Wolfgang with the howling.
That close Andre out. 2. 4 superstars left. So many combinations to duke it out here in the chamber.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Oh, God. Face first. Basement drop kick. This is it. No, stops the count at 2.
He just won't give up. Ooh.
Standing shooting star press. Incredible.
Smart attacking the arm. Oh, missed connection. He's still got more left in the tank.
Just like that, sent out of the ring.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Back of his neck.
Choosing to go after the head here. Interesting strategy.
Back into the ring here.
Powered up across the shoulders and driven down with Wasteland.
Wasteland into a senton. And there's the cover. A defiant kick out after one.
Wow, I thought this was over.
What could Wolfgang be looking for? Uh-oh, from the top.
Bulldog bites him. Right counter, right time.
Will it be?
I think so.
A kick at it. Does he get him here? Shoulder shoots up before two.
Front face lock applied. Hoisted up. Suplex position.
And down with shot.
Wolfgang just closed the book on this one. Only.
Uh-oh. Way up high. Into a crucifix bomb.
Duke stamping an end to this.
Oh, my God.
How?
Kicking out at one after that is unheard of.
And it's going to take composure now. Could just need one more big move to set up a cutter. Clothesline. Just punched him right in the mouth. Just grounded and pounded. Spear!
Duke's looking completely powerless. Front face lock applied. Hoisted up. Suplex position.
And down with Sutton.
Hudson won't come back after that. From the chaos, now the final two combatants emerge. Who will conquer the Elimination Chamber? Hoisted up. Dominate. Wolfgang's eyes look glazed over.
Looking for the pin. He survived the gauntlet. He survived this Mutiny Mystery Chamber. And now he's not only one half of the Unity Champions, but the very first NXT Mutiny Champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
I don't like to compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice-looking championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship.
I think you're right, Cole.
He's destroying the brand-new NXT Mutiny title.
Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'll love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE, and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny.
We can only hope.
Wow, what a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods opened, that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then bake you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? That's real unity. Unlike the current champions whose bond is that they used to train together. Wow, that's deep.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
And here they are, the Unity Champions, joined by their mentor, CM Punk.
I don't think calling CM Punk a mentor goes far enough. He's really been a guide, a guru, and a friend to these two.
Well, you're not wrong, Saxton. I was skeptical of how valuable the influence of a guy like Punk could be, but you can't argue with the results.
These two have put Mutiny on pause, and Becky and Seth are on high alert. And here are the challengers, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins.
A mixed gender tag title and a husband and wife tag team. It's easy to feel like these Unity titles were made for Seth and Becky.
Unfortunately, they forgot to put them on their wedding registry, so they're going to have to earn them in the ring, just like everyone else.
The Mr. and Mrs. look to make these belts his and hers right here.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. And their opponents, Sparks, Jim, and Sky Storm.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team Titles. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created, for the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it.
Turns it around.
Running knee lift. Oh!
Just caught flush.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Kick!
Oh!
Vicious use of the knee.
Look at all these boots to the face.
Here comes a big one.
See ya.
Seth losing any command of this match.
Rollins has to devise a new plan.
Got the tag.
Just in time, too.
Oh, big boot.
Oof. Oh, my gosh. Terminating knee smash.
Brutal knee right to the face.
Oh, ouch. Oh, what a kick.
Double axe handle. And now she's being overwhelmed by this attack.
This is where she breaks or keeps fighting.
The man connects.
Caught with the elbow. Ooh, Becky just aggressively going after that arm. Oh, and it's reversed.
Oh, vicious running knee lift.
She gets taken into the corner. Needs to get out.
Oh, my gosh.
The challenger enduring the punishment.
caught the leg. Find some payback with their own reversal. Oh. Oh, what a kick! Vicious.
This could do it.
She breaks the count quick.
Got to change something up with the pin technique.
Ooh.
Knee right on target.
Boom! It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway. They got their eyes locked on their opponent.
Oh, right forearm to the neck.
Oh, man, we all know what's coming here. Looking to end this.
Omega driver.
This might be it. The champ might keep
and
it
the
covered.
pin attempt short.
Kick to the gut. Now kick to the back. Just punishing their opponent from every angle possible. Now locking in the wrist.
Capped off with a knee to the spine.
And now the tag.
There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
Seth Rollins is tagged in.
Everything's about to change. Up for the electric chair. Down for the drop.
Oh, my goodness.
Uh-oh.
She countered that into her own offense. Uh-oh. Harlem sidekick.
Oof.
Challenger's in a bad way.
Yeah, holding strong for this long in a tag team match is commendable. Well, time to tag out. Super count!
Target acquired. This only ends one way.
And you know what's next, guys? Check your face after that one.
Did the champ just finish the job?
And for whatever reason, she stops the pin herself. Cover. We're going to shut this down. What? You've got to be kidding me.
Very few superstars possess the fortitude to do.
We're going for the pin. Title on the line. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
Surprised to not even get a 2 count at this point.
Bang! Uh-oh. Knee left. Going up to the top now.
From the top.
Crash landing.
Forearm club.
Sent into the corner. Turns it around.
Man, strikes. Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Rollins can't find any reprieve right now.
Yeah, Rollins has hit a roadblock here. Oh my gosh, terminating knee smash. Oh, ouch.
Boom, boom, persistent barrage.
So precise.
Shoulders are down. To retain.
The tag team champions retain.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Sparks, Jim, and Sky Stone.
They've done it. A well-deserved victory against tough competition.
And it's more than a win. This match is a reminder of what everyone is fighting.
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah, this reminds me of when we first started training together. For every stride we made, it seemed like there was a setback. But no matter what happened, you never gave up. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
Thanks. That means a lot.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.
Here's a dream match that'll get everyone talking.
The following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Making her way to the ring from Camden, New Jersey, Sky Stone! And her opponent from Melbourne, Australia, Indy Hartwell. Here is your winner, Sky Stone!
The hero of the moment. It's about damn time.
Not quite the warm and fuzzy greeting I was expecting for someone who just signed here. What's going on?
After you and your partner struck the first blow against Mutiny by taking the Unity titles from them, I was hoping for more of the same here on SmackDown.
And that's what you're gonna get. We were all on the same page. What's with the attitude?
You haven't heard? We've lost the WWE Championship.
Somebody beat Cody? Oh, we must have been so focused on Becky and Seth that I missed that.
He didn't lose the title in a match. Mutiny stole it. Io Sky made off with one of our most prestigious championships in the midst of their most vicious attack yet.
If I'd have been there, I'd have stopped them.
Well, you weren't. And to make matters worse, Triple H is saying his hands are tied. So I've got a board who won't act, Cody in the hospital, a locker room in disarray, and no idea how we're gonna get the undisputed WWE title back.
I'll go take it from them. Mutiny is trying to wreck WWE's legacy one piece at a time. I'm not gonna let them get away with that.
You can't just waltz into the Performance Center and look for it. I have it on good authority that Io has taken the championship to Japan. So are you ready to fly halfway around the world on what could be a wild goose chase?
Hell yeah. Nothing like a 16-hour flight to enjoy some quiet time before I bring the chaos and take down Mutiny.
Okay, good luck. We'll be counting on you.
Weren't you on SmackDown, like, last night?
Glad you're a fan, Paragon.
Well, I was mostly watching to see my favorite superstar, LA Knight. I love that guy. Just something about him reminds me of myself. But anyway, I'm guessing you're here in hot pursuit of a missing championship?
Could be. You have some intel?
Maybe. Can you get me LA Knight's autograph?
Sure.
Okay, great. Well, Io Sky showed up here last night with that title, and she wiped me out.
She beat you?
Like a drum. But then that wrestler Chosen from PWJ rolled up and put a whooping on the both of us.
Wait, Chosen beat up you and Io Sky?
Beat us up? Hell no. He cleaned us out in a card game. Dude even took the WWE belt off of Io on the river.
Wait, now you were on a river?
It's a poker term. That's not important. Chosen won the belt, and then he and La Congrejita Loca went off to celebrate.
La Congrejita Loca from Lucha Magica? How did she get involved in this?
Locker room romances are a weird thing. If you want to get the story from the horse's mouth, Chosen is out in the arena parading around with the belt like he beat LA Knight for it. That would never happen. Guy is unstoppable.
I'm going to go have a talk with Chosen.
I think that means you're gonna jump him. You know, I'm supposed to team with him tonight.
Find yourself another partner.
You got LA Knight's number?
Oh. Oh.
Chosen, I kicked your ass once, and unless you give me that stolen belt, I'll do it again.
I don't have your belt.
Paragon said you won it off Io in a card game.
I did. But then...
But then... what?
Then... the fire of my heart. The sun I orbit around. The one true love of my life. La Congrejita Loca. She took it with her to Mexico to remember me by.
You gave her the undisputed WWE Championship as a memento?
Yes. Now I have neither my title or my love.
You are ridiculous. It's obvious she didn't take the title to Mexico to remember you. She took it to defend it in a match.
It was... oh, a lie? No!
Guess I'm headed to Mexico. I really hope Aldous reimburses me for these flights.
Please tell her. Chosen still loves her.
No. You can keep your so-called undisputed title. I knew it the second I held it. That is a bootleg replica belt.
Of course it is. Io didn't tell you. She took the real belt with her. I didn't see any harm in using the fake one I took from that egomaniac Chosen to sell at Arena Estatal. He is cute, though. And obsessed with me. Maybe Chosen's not so bad. What do you think?
I don't give a damn. Look, where did Io take the real WWE Championship?
The WWE Archives.
The WWE Archives?
You are Mutiny, see?
See, I'm Mutiny through and through. Just trying to keep it on the down low so I can really stick it to WWE when they least expect it.
Then you know Mutiny's taking the belt there to destroy it with everything else at the archives.
Everything?
When your friends erase the history of WWE forever, it will be a blow they will never recover from.
I think I'll be there right on time.
It looks like this superstar brought back a souvenir from the WWE archives.
The last time these two got their hands on each other, they almost tore the WWE archives down around them.
And the reaction to this superstar driving out in Stone Cold's monster truck just about tore the roof off this building.
Let's see if the superstar can keep on trucking once the bell rings.
All that gold on display. She's got to be feeling mighty confident right about now.
She is the personification of success. And right now, she's showing the crowns that she's earned.
This is indeed a historic achievement. A woman, 2 championships. It's absolutely incredible. We are looking at one of the greatest competitors in women's division history, and there's your proof.
She is tough, she is determined, and she is standing tall at the top of WWE.
The unification of the World Championship and WWE Championship in 2002 brought us the undisputed title.
The one title to rule them all.
Io Sky came this close to effectively erasing the history of WWE before the superstar stopped her. Tonight she'll attempt to finish the job by taking back the stolen WWE Championship.
It's not enough for Mutiny to throw the entire company into a civil war. Now they're actively trying to destroy our legacy.
That's why we need superstars like this, who give a damn about what made this business what it is today.
Launched right out of the ring.
She is feeding off this crowd right now.
She's headed outside now.
I wonder what her game plan is.
Gentlemen, no need for monitors right now. The fight is right in front of us.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Oh. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Boom. Beautiful arm wringer applied. Bang! So accurate. Blast off!
Diving foot stop to the chest.
Incredible pressure for the title. New champ. Champ with the shoulder up.
No celebrations yet. Right to the leg.
Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
Sky might be able to start mounting something here.
That's possibly the trigger for Sky to battle her way back into this.
She's on noodle legs, not looking good.
Manages to reverse it. Ooh. She's tossed right out of the ring.
Look at this.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
And now that terrible error makes this a critical moment in the match.
And Io gets pounced on. The champ struggling to stay on the defensive there.
And now is the time to dig deep, to start tapping into your stamina reserves.
Throws her back in from ringside.
smash. Talking a little smack to a fallen opponent and breaking their face.
And now going for the victory.
Is this it?
Oh, close call makes the champ nervous.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
And Io is in a daze. It could be the end for her soon.
Guys in a jam here.
Oh, spike face first.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
New champ? No! It's not over!
I can't believe it. We were a second away from a new champion. Are we close to the start of a new reign?
You got to give a lot of credit here. With stick perched up top. A diving knee drop.
This might be it.
And a new champion is officially crowned.
And with that victory, the undisputed WWE Championship belt is coming back to Raw and SmackDown, right where it belongs.
I don't know, Saxton. Right now, it looks like it might belong around that superstar's waist.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. You told me so. Any doubts I harbored about you and your partner have been assuaged and eliminated. Any other crow I should eat?
I feel like that was 2 buffet helpings at least. It did turn out to be a wild goose chase after all.
But you caught the goose and saved the legacy of this championship. Not to speak of the entire WWE Archives collection.
It's about time Mutiny got a taste of their own medicine.
I suppose my only small bone to pick is your theft of Stone Cold Steve Austin's truck for your entrance tonight.
I didn't steal it. I borrowed it. And I don't regret it either, because that entrance, that was badass.
I suppose the only thing I can say is... oh, hell yeah!
I am pretty sure this is the worst jet lag I've ever had.
That's because you've been around the world in 80 hours.
Seriously, that was a globe-trotting adventure. It's wild that after all that, you won the title back on SmackDown.
I like hearing that. You won the title. I should definitely be listed in the undisputed WWE Championship lineage.
You're every bit as legitimate as Cody.
Hey, we're all on the same team now.
I know. Old rivalries are set aside while we all stand together against our common enemy.
So inspiring. We should hum a patriotic song while you talk.
We're not close enough for you to give me crap, kiddo. Besides, I am pretty damn inspirational.
The voice of the...
That is my line, and you cannot afford the royalties.
You'd be surprised.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, JC Jane and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be JC Jane competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Alexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right. Let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity champs, ready to show no mercy to their Mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and Mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bailey hopes your presence is enough to bring these NXT titles home.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Lexis King and Bailey. And their opponents, Sky, Stone, and CM Punk.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bailey onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bailey and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
Boom! Good night. What a knee.
Shoulders down, pinning predicament.
Maybe a little too early for such an attempt.
Jaw-shattering boot.
Placed him in the corner here. Clothesline in the corner. The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way.
Yeah, and he's got to think about making that tag soon, or this could get worse.
From the apron,
through the air, it connects.
Momentum entirely against Lexis here.
Lexis unable to use his wide arsenal here.
Oh, he flips that around.
King able to stop the blitz that was coming his way.
Time now for Lexis to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
And now thrown back into the ring. The champion into the pin. Stays in the fight for the title.
Just barely, but it counts.
Oh, good gravy. Thrown into the corner with a little something extra.
And she's pressing the advantage.
Yeah, at this moment, she just looks unrelenting.
That's the tag.
There's a tag. What are we going to see here?
Double team effort. Flying shoulder block.
Tandem offense in effect. A good team knows how to truly work as one. Ooh. King gets out of dodge.
Oh, look at the kicks. Just team away. Debilitating. In comes Bayley.
Irish whip from Punk on Bayley.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag. We've seen the defending champs win matches with the whirlwind splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over. We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bayley invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bayley and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bayley on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul, we not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. I sent you on a fool's errand to run yourself ragged going after a made-up NXT Mutiny title that we didn't give a damn about. Oops. Sorry about that. I had you chase Io Sky all over the world just to have you end up destroying the WWE archives worse than Mutiny would have. At least you got some frequent flyer miles. You two used to train together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go open up a gym. Early retirement. This is your chance to get out before someone gets hurt. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
This feels like that winter when we both got hurt doing that insane drill.
Oh yeah. You messed up your knee and I broke my arm. We were the walking wounded for a while there.
Yeah, at first we were helpless and ready to sit out until we healed up. But after a week or so, we started to figure out how to help each other compensate for what we were missing.
So you figured out how to get by?
You can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on SmackDown talking to superstars from the women's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. Aldous told me that you and your partner are low-key recruiting for our Survivor Series team?
Yes, and I am pleased to know you're interested.
Excuse me?
I jumped the gun because I'm hoping you'll ask to be on the team. We still have to finalize who we're going with, but you'd be a huge get for our side.
Funny. CM Punk pretty much said the same exact thing.
What do you mean?
When he DM'd me after stabbing you and your partner in the back, and even before all that, Mutiny has been begging me to join them since the beginning.
Pathetic.
I know, right? Punk thinks we have some type of bond, but I came here for that WWE shine, not some grungy revolution.
If Punk wants you on Mutiny's team so bad, maybe you should take him up on a recruiting visit. Go down there, get the lay of the land.
And wreck their whole shop, leaving them with some colorful bruises going into Survivor Series. Is that what you had in mind?
Pretty much.
So what do you think? Should I book a trip down to Orlando? Just say the word, and I'm in.
Let me sleep on this. I know you're a sure thing, but this is a huge decision.
I hear you, but sleep too long and you'll never wake up from this mutiny nightmare.
Hey there. I was gonna give you a hard time about losing the Unity belt, but I don't have the heart. A betrayal like that had to suck.
Thanks, Becky. It's mostly just my pride that aches at this point, which is why I am going to take all of Punk's away at Survivor Series.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Nick Aldis told me you and your partner were in charge of recruiting Team WWE. I want in.
Oh, wow. Becky, you are literally a legend, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
But there's a mountain of responsibility on your shoulders, and you want to make sure you're making the right call, because if you screw this up, it's pretty much the end of WWE as we know it.
Sounds overwhelming when you put it that way.
Well then, how would you like to walk into Survivor Series knowing you're facing a mutiny that's already broken?
I would like that very much. Tell me more.
Before Punk stuck a knife in your backs in a way he never could have if Seth and I had been the Unity champions.
You're a real peach.
The whole world thought Bayley was the puppet mistress pulling the strings of this mutiny rebellion. And as you may have heard, she and I have a bit of a history.
A bit? You were part of the NXT 4 Horsewomen together. You and Bayley don't just have history, you have mythology.
Exactly. Nobody knows Bayley as well as I do. And I'm sure that going from revolutionary leader to CM Punk's second fiddle has got to be driving her mad.
And you want to use that to drive a wedge.
Not only drive a wedge, I can drive Bayley all the way back to WWE.
That happens, Mutiny doesn't walk into Survivor Series. They hobble.
Exactly. I know just how to get under Bayley's skin, too. My next match, she's gonna see me do all her moves better than she does. So you give me the green light, and I'll go to work.
If you can split Mutiny's core and bring Bayley back home to WWE, you're not just on our Survivor Series team. You're the linchpin.
Linchpin. I'm the punter around these parts. That's gimmick infringement.
If you're gonna steal, steal from the best.
Flattery will get you everywhere. All right, let's see if I can get my old pal's attention.
Becky Lynch is ready for action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch!
I spoke to Becky earlier, and she said that Mutiny should be watching her match very tonight.
Well, that's the last thing in the world I'd be asking. What happens when you poke that bear?
Becky is looking to make a statement loud enough for Mutiny to hear.
Prepare for complete and utter domination. The irresistible force.
And her opponent from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
There is no one else quite like Nia Jax.
The only competitor to be in the men and women's Rumble on the same night.
Jax has such an incredible presence that will intimidate anyone.
If you're not intimidated, you'll just end up getting flattened.
Becky Lynch has promised that this match is going to get Mutiny talking.
Everyone knows her history with Nia Jax. It was after one of their exchanges that the man became the man. This will get everyone talking.
There's more on Becky's mind than beating Nia. Take a look at how she's moving differently in there. There's something familiar about her. Oh.
So strong. Fireman.
Uh-oh. He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. And an elbow.
Connects on the kick.
Oh, God. Ooh.
Setting up. Uh-oh, the inverted figure 4 leg lock. Tap. Tap.
Looks like she's heading back into the ring.
Big forearm.
She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Sliding out of danger there.
Running forearm.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. This is unique. Face buster. A rare spot of trouble for Nia. Becky's dishing out a last kicking.
Into the reverse DDT.
Ooh, Becky just aggressively going after that arm. Ooh. And Jax got taken to task right there.
And that unrelenting drive of Becky just paid off.
Waistlock.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
She releases the pin. An interesting strategy.
I think she's looking to end things here.
Lynch is maintaining the advantage.
Nia struggling, but still capable of a comeback.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh.
Look out. Rose plant. Will that sew this up for Becky?
Oh, don't bother counting. She's got a whole other beatdown to hand out.
Oof.
Now Jax sent to the outside with authority.
Becky Lynch looking to embarrass her opponent.
Countout rule is active as she heads to the floor.
Oh, man, right into the steel steps. And she anticipated what was coming.
Back and forth trading reversals.
Over the barricade and into the WWE Universe.
Got to get back to the ring to decide this one, though.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
Ventures out into the crowd despite the threat of a countout. Surrounded by the WWE Universe.
Nowhere better to settle your differences, Cole. If she's not careful, that's it. She'll be counted out.
And we are down to the wire. Someone's got to make it back to the ring. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Nia Jax just getting worked on here.
Yeah, Lynch is appearing unstoppable.
Lynch, she's thinking big. From the top.
Oh, elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow. Ooh.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Waistlock.
Lynch right on target there.
Stepping up to the challenge once again.
Kick connects. Hooking it up.
Rose plant. This could put a stop to Nia. Precision offense into the pin. This could be it.
And Nia Jax is still in this.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of heart from Nia Jax here tonight.
You know, Becky is feeling a dissatisfaction.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh. Look out. Spike with a low print. It's over. You can't survive that again.
2. She did it. She picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, the man, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch just defeated Nia Jax with a Bayley-to-belly suplex. It was actually a Becky to belly.
That wasn't just a suplex. That was a statement directly to her.
Thanks for meeting me up here.
No problem, but isn't this just a little bit paranoid?
People have been jumping from WWE to Mutiny since the night they invaded. Bayley probably has a set of eyes or ears hanging around here somewhere.
Well, word definitely got back to her about you doing her moves. Did you see her social media rant?
It was hard to miss. I'm already so far under her skin, she's gonna scratch herself raw.
Right? I've never seen a person use so many words to insist they don't care about something.
That'd be the lady protesting too much. One more nudge, I think I'll be able to open Bayley's eyes to how Punk's really using her.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm Irish, darling. I'm just gonna use my words.
Welcome to the return of Ding Dong. Hello! I'm your host, Bayley. And I'm wearing some brand new fancy slacks for the occasion. This week, we have the biggest guest I have ever seen walk through that door. She's an icon, a legend, the former leader of Mutiny, me!
You know, I had this really funny bit about Bayley walking through that door and doing a big pratfall like some cheesy sitcom. But honestly, it's just making me sad. See, I miss Bayley. The real Bayley. My Bayley. I'm doing all this to try and remind her who she really is. You were the heart of the Four Horsewomen. The soul of us. Remember, Bayley? Do you? You were the sun we orbited around, the glue that held us together. You're a leader. If it had really been you in charge of Mutiny, I might not like it, but at least I'd respect the game. But this, following a cult leader like Punk off a cliff, that's not you. That can't be you. If you rang the doorbell and walked through that door, all I'd ask is what the hell happened to my friend. So instead, later tonight, I'm gonna go out there, and when the bell rings, I hope you're standing across from me. It's time we mend our fences.
Becky Lynch invited Bayley to the ring, and it seems Bayley accepted.
I didn't think she would actually show. Look out!
Kairi Sane from behind.
This was a setup.
Becky was distracted. Now Kairi's laying in the punches.
The referee's finally getting some control.
It's about damn time.
No, Kairi's going back. Get up, Becky.
Kairi Sane wanted to get her hands on Becky Lynch. Now she has her chance.
If Becky thought she could talk any sense into that traitor Bayley, I got a steel mill in Pittsburgh to sell her. Pure naivete.
Having faith in the people you care about isn't naive, Corey. It's hope.
Pulled back into the hip toss. Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Ooh.
Locking up with the collar and elbow. So much force there.
Devastating elbow.
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that.
And that holds Becky back.
Went for the springboard and miss. Boom.
Or pump handle. Pump handle coming. Pump handle suplex. Oh. Ooh, hard into the corner.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles? Kick to the back.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Look at this. Suicide dive.
A roll of the dice, and it pays off in full.
Okay, now she's rubbing salt in the wound. And now she delivers her back into the ring.
Soaring.
Missile drop kick. Things are looking a little rocky for her.
No denying Becky's desire. Oh, there it is. To disarm her.
Might tap here. Not that it'll matter.
Still has to hurt a lot, though.
And there's the tap. She tried to hang in as long as she could. Boom! Lynch is keeping the pressure on.
Kairi's got to get her sea legs back underneath. Becky Lynch looking for it.
That's it. Calling it by knockout.
Becky Lynch just fended off Kairi Sane's attack and sent her back to Mutiny with a lot of explaining to do.
Well, it might have been Kairi's hands, but that was Bayley's attack. Until these two former allies get their hands on each other, this war isn't going to stop.
Becky, Becky, Becky. You know, it took me a couple of weeks to figure out why you were so determined to get my attention. Now I see. It's the same thing it's always been with you, Rebecca. Green-eyed envy. You're right. I was the heart and soul of the Horsewomen, and that always ate you up inside. You wanted the little girls wearing your costume. You wanted matches like the one I had in Brooklyn. You seethed at everything I built. You believe you can cause tension between Punk and me because you think we work by the same code as the WWE locker room. Every person for themselves. You're wrong. Mutiny is different. We're breaking the old hierarchies. You are the one who sold your soul for success, Becky. You call yourself the man when you've been dancing a jig to WWE's tunes since the beginning. Your book tour, your morning show interviews, your fans, all gifts from the machine for being a good little girl. You would throw any friend under the bus to get ahead. Unlike Kairi Sane, who joined Mutiny out of loyalty to our friendship. Loyalty, which you Never had. I don't know what you're after, Becky, but I know there's one way to settle it. In the ring. But I'm not the fool you think I am. You're not going to sucker me into a SmackDown trap. Come home to the place that made you, Becky. Come face me at NXT and I'll show you what you really are. A puppet. You're not the only one who can play mind games. Stay tuned.
Are you sure about this, Becky? Seems risky.
Come on. Last time I checked, we're wrestlers. The only way to pull Bailey out of whatever poison daydream Punk sold her on is to face her in the ring.
Which is a great strategy as long as you actually make it to the ring. She's got a whole army down there at NXT. I'm pretty sure you're walking into a trap.
You don't know her. Her ego will drive her to try to beat me one-on-one.
Say you're right. Is CM Punk going to be that honorable? Just let me go down there with you. Somebody needs to get your back.
After you blew up their whole plan to loot the WWE archives? I'm guessing there are wanted posters with your mug and a sizable bounty on them plastered all over Orlando.
I wonder if I can get a monster truck down there.
Look, I appreciate the offer, and I'm happy as hell someone brave enough to walk into the belly of the beast is leading our team into Survivor Series. But no.
Becky, to win the best of 3 series and save this company, we need you to make it to Survivor Series. If Mutiny decides to jump you while you're in their house...
I'm not scared of being attacked. I'm scared I've lost my friend forever. I need to do this. Alone.
The Bailey buddies are back, but that's Becky Lynch.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland. Oh man, Becky Lynch!
There's only one reason Becky's cosplaying with Bailey's old entrance, and that's to get Bailey so angry she makes a mistake. Or several.
Maybe so, Corey, but it could also be a way to remind Bailey of who she used to be.
Mind games aside, now it's time to see who's ready to fight. Wait a minute, that's Bailey dressed like Becky the night she debuted.
And her opponent, from San Jose, California, Bailey!
I don't like Mutiny, but I have to admit Bailey might be a better dancer than Becky was.
I don't know about that, but you have to think this is going to get under Becky's skin.
Bailey stole Becky's entrance, and now CM Punk's top lieutenant is looking to steal a victory. the jokes have ended. Now these former best friends are going to settle years of animosity.
Bayley cast her lot with Mutiny from the very beginning, but Becky thinks she can turn her back to the light. If Becky Lynch really thinks she can beat some sense into Bayley after everything we've seen, she's going to need the luck of the Irish.
Shifting into a top wrist lock now.
Catches a punch. Ooh.
STO takedown.
Oh. She escapes the attack. And a clothesline. Oh. Going up high with the punch.
Uh-oh. High angle belly-to-back suplex. Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm. Has the arm trapped.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
That was a showing of control and aggression. Something they'll want to keep up.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Boom. What an uppercut. Jarring.
Sent right into the corner. Lands the elbow. Taking steps toward the top rope. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Great quickness.
Nice roll through. Into the pin.
Great combination. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
She's still in this one.
Counter. Saw it coming.
Becky Lynch.
It's in. Disarmer. Locked in. This will break your arm in a hurt.
Becky Lynch walked into Mutiny's home base and defeated their second in command.
Is tonight the end of this rivalry or a new beginning?
Come on. Come on, Bayley. Shake my hand. Come on. This isn't who you are. Please,
She's
Bayley.
going to do it.
Bayley's coming home.
Never. Never.
Damage control? What the heck?
I knew it. I knew Bayley was too far gone.
I never thought I would see those women standing together as a unit again.
You see, Becky? This is what the horsewomen never had. Loyalty. How many times have we all stabbed each other in the back? Again and again and again and again until 4 became 3. You were right about one thing. Mending fences. And so I did. With my real sisters. You might have beaten me in a match, but you lost tonight. Because damage control is mutiny.
Damage control is mutiny, which means WWE is in serious trouble.
I don't think Becky Lynch is worried about mutiny or WWE right now, Byron.
She's thinking about the friends she just lost forever.
We worked as hard as we could to peel Bayley away from mutiny, but it really feels like we took a loss on this one.
I can see your point.
Come on. I know it doesn't feel great right now, but you did make a dent in their armor, Becky. You beat Bayley on Mutiny's home turf. If that doesn't create some internal strife, I don't know what will.
I suppose so. But beating Bayley was never the point. I thought it could help her find her way back. There was this moment after the match when I thought I saw the old Bayley. But even that was just a mask while she waited for damage control.
I'm sorry. I feel like I pushed you into this, and now mutiny is stronger than ever.
First, that's crap. This was my own idea. You didn't push a thing. Second, this might not have been a total win for us. But it wasn't one for Bayley either.
What do you mean? Mutiny has damage control now.
Most of damage control, but not all. I had a talk with Dakota Kai. Turns out we both have versions of Bailey we miss. Dakota's on our side.
We have a mole inside Mutiny? Becky, this is amazing. It could change everything.
It could. The only question is, what do we do now to prepare for Survivor Series?
I'm heading over to Raw to get us one more ally.
I like it. Just make sure they're a good fit. And this means everything.
I'll do my best.
Hey, Uce. How you holding up after Punk's backstab?
Just keeping my head down and my fists ready. Planning the next punch. It's chaos out there.
Chaos? Bro, it's a straight-up betrayal. And I'm not even talking about Punk. Everyone around here is just kicking back, watching Mutiny rip through this place. Like, where's the loyalty?
I hear that. It'd be nice if a few more of our heavy hitters were taking a stand.
You talking about someone like Roman? He always thinks these squabbles are beneath him. But it's not as bad as Triple H and the higher-ups giving Mutiny a free pass. Now that's messed up.
Well, if anyone might have a certain high-ranking member of the board on speed dial, it'd be you.
Try. Man, Barack's caught up in that Hollywood glam. Can't see past the box office. He's been wearing a suit too long. We see Mutiny's tearing down WWE, and he sees ratings and dollar signs.
No big deal. We're built for this fight. We just gotta be ready to throw down.
Yeet. Look, Oos, if you want me, I'm all in for being a part of Team WWE at Survivor Series. I'll do whatever it takes to stop Mutiny in their tracks.
We need all the help we can get. I'm thinking we can get you and Jimmy on board. Have you been in touch with him lately?
It's just... with Jimmy, man, it's complicated. We ain't been right for a minute. You sure you need me to do that?
Yeah, because in another minute, Mutiny might have taken over all of WWE. You said it yourself. This is no time to sit back. So I want you and your bro.
You're right. If me and Jimmy can get straight, we could help WWE take Mutiny down once and for all.
That's what I'm talking about.